Revanth Reddy government in Telangana has left little breathing space for the opposition. Even as the BRS struggles to recover from successive electoral defeats, fresh cases and probes are keeping its top leadership occupied and teetering on the edge.
గజాల లెక్కనే ఉంది, ఎకరం లెక్క కూడా లేదు. గజాల చొప్పున 2 లక్షలు, లక్షన్నర గజానికి ఈ స్థాయిలోనే ఉంటుంది. ఇవాళ అట్లాంటి భూముల్లో రేవంత్ రెడ్డి ప్రభుత్వం తెరలేపిన కుంభకోణం ఎంత పెద్దది అంటే దాదాపు 9,200 పైచిలుకు ఎకరాలు, దాదాపు 9,300 ఎకరాల భూమి హైదరాబాద్లో. అంటే మీరు సగటున 40 కోట్లు వేసుకున్న ఎకరానికి దగ్గర 4 లక్షల కోట్లు, దగ్గర అంటే 3.5 లక్షల కోట్ల నుంచి 4 లక్షల కోట్ల మధ్యన మార్కెట్ వాల్యూ ప్రకారం. లేదు 50 కోట్లు వేసుకున్నారనుకో సగటున, దగ్గర 5 లక్షల కోట్ల విలువ చేసే ఆస్తిని, అందులో మరి ఇవాళ ఆయన అనుయాయులకు, ఆయన వందిమాగదులకు, ఆయన బామ్మర్దులకు, ఆయన తమ్ముళ్లకు, ఆయన చుట్టూ ఉండే బ్రోకర్లకు ఇవాళ ఒప్పందాలు కుదిరించి ఒక అతిపెద్ద భూకుంభకోణానికి రేవంత్ రెడ్డి ప్రభుత్వం మొన్న జరిగిన కేబినెట్ సమావేశంలో తెరలేపింది.
Party insiders admit the pressure is unrelenting. Legal terms, summons, enquiries, replacing organizational meetings and political strategy. It began with Formula E, Hyderabad's global showcase that later turned into a political flashpoint. In December 2023, the Anti-Corruption Bureau booked K.T. Ramarao, former minister and BRS president, over the alleged transfer of 45 crore rupees to Formula E organizers.
ना केस में कुछ है, न उनके क्वेश्चन में कुछ है, क्योंकि मैंने कोई गलती की नहीं. और दूसरी बात, मैंने उनसे सवाल भी किया. मैंने पूछा कि आप बताइए मुझे इस केस में करप्शन कहाँ है. मैंने यहाँ पे तेलंगाना ब्रांड इमेज को एनहांस करने के लिए, हैदराबाद की ब्रांड इमेज को एनहांस करने के लिए और इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स के सेक्टर में, क्योंकि केंद्र सरकार भी फेम पॉलिसी लाई है, उसको बढ़ावा देने की कोशिश कर रही है. तो तेलंगाना को एक एपी सेंटर बनाने के लिए, इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स के लिए, सस्टेनेबल मोबिलिटी के लिए मैंने यहाँ पे एक प्रयास किया और हिंदुस्तान में पहली बार फार्मूला ई रेसिंग हम कोशिश करके यहाँ लाए.
The BRS alleges selective targeting. The Congress insists the law is merely taking its course. Then came Kaleshwaram, once the BRS government's flagship project, now at the center of a damning judicial inquiry.
Today a project which has delivered 45 lakh acres water to 45 lakh acres of drought-prone areas, today is being made a victim of a smear campaign run jointly both by BJP and Congress.
A commission headed by former Supreme Court Judge Justice Pinaki Chandra Ghosh was tasked with probing alleged irregularities in planning, construction and maintenance. In June 2025, KCR was disposed before the commission for nearly an hour. The report held him directly and vicariously responsible, citing his involvement in decision that led to distress at the barrages. Perhaps the most politically explosive allegation, phone tapping. The Congress government alleges the previous BRS regime snooped on political rivals to engineer a third term. KTR former minister Harish Rao and other senior leaders have been questioned for hours by the special investigation team. Now sources say the SIT is likely to serve another summon, this time to BRS chief KCR himself. The latest political flashpoint? Singareni Collieries. The Deputy Chief Minister Mallu Bhati was accused of influencing contracts. He responded by turning the spotlight back, seeking a probe into all Singareni contracts since 2014.
ऊपर आकाश से लेकर पाताल तक कांग्रेस जहां भी सत्ता में है, कांग्रेस जहां भी गवर्नमेंट में हुकूमत में रहती है, हर चीज में स्कैम करती है। इससे पहले हमने देखा था उन्होंने कैसे स्कैम किया स्पेक्ट्रम में। आज हम देख रहे हैं कैसे तेलंगाना में सिंगरेनी कॉल्यूरीज, जो कि पूरे साउथ इंडिया का सबसे बड़ा कोल ब्लॉक है, इसमें कितना बड़ा घोटाला कांग्रेस ने किया। हमारी पार्टी ने पूरी तरह सबूत के साथ इसका खुलासा किया।
If pursued, the move could place most tenders awarded during the BRS decade in power under scrutiny. The legal battles are taking a political toll. In the recent rural polls, the Congress surged ahead, winning nearly 2/3 of the panchayats, while the BRS slipped to third place in several regions. Yet, where strong BRS leaders remained visible, Siddipet and Sirisila, the party performed significantly better. 4 cases, multiple investigations, and a political battle that shows no sign of slowing down.
The political landscape in Telangana is in a hot boil, where the two political parties, the BRS and Congress, are slapping each other with allegations of scams and looting. Where on one end, the ruling party Congress is alleging on the BRS party that during their regime there were numerous scams, such as the Kaleshwaram scam, or be it the new recent phone tapping case, where even KCR, the former chief minister, has been called for questioning. But on the other hand, the BRS is also blaming the ruling Congress government, saying that besides implementing their political promises, their campaign promises, the Congress government is only focusing on scams and committing looting and corruption from Telangana, be it the HLLT scam or the recent Naini coal block scam.
For the Congress, it is a message of accountability. For BRS, a claim of targeted harassment. The law will take its course, the government insists. The opposition cries foul. But one thing is clear, in Telangana, politics is no longer just about elections. It's about investigations.